It's fine.
Tell a story, need a story.
When I was about 16, I worked at a beach hotel on Cape Cod. I was a general-purpose grunt, so I helped out the attached restaurant with odd jobs when no one else needed me. I was collecting garbage one day, loaded up 2 heavy black garbage bags. I'm carrying them to my golf cart that we used to take them to the dumpster, when I notice that I'm leaving a trail of something. In a moment of brilliance, I lift up one garbage bag to see if I can identify where the leak is. Not sure why that would matter. And it erupts onto me. It was the still warm, spent fryer grease from the kitchen, and it soaked pretty much all of me. Not hot enough for burns, but my whole upper body was now fryer grease colored, and I smelled more or less like the sulfurous pit of hell.
Why would you put fryer grease in a trash
Pretty
bag?
mild compared to the rest of this nightmare thread, but I did feel pretty dumb standing there in front of a pool full of guests not really knowing what to do with myself. The smell didn't go away for a few days.
I'm just curious as to why you would take a trash bag and lift it up above your head and be like, need to know this.
No, there's your problem right there.
It must have spewed out, like, sideways. That's what I'm thinking.
I found the hole.
You know the old gag about the guillotine, where
sure.
okay, so the people are being sent to the guillotine for execution, and the executioner asks, hey, face up or face down, and the first person says, well, face down. So they drop the blade, and the blade stops just shy of the guy's neck. Everybody exclaims, "Oh my God, it's a miracle!" They let the guy go. Everybody's happy. For the second guy, he says, "Face up or face down." So the second guy's like, "Oh yeah, face down, sure." Sure enough, they drop the blade, stops just shy of the guy's head. It's another miracle. This is great. Third guy's an engineer. He said, executioner says, "Face up or face down." Engineer says, "Face up." Drop the blade, stops just shy of the guy's head, and the engineer says, "Oh, I see the problem."
That's pretty morbid.
It's an old joke.
I got really close to being speared in the head.
I did see that.
Get out of here.
But what if he drops a goodie? Oh, bye,
What
Gling
if he
Skeleton.
dropped a softly?
Jeez, what?
You know how we keep making that Futurama reference about how you should shoot what they're going to be and not where they are?
It's not really a Futurama reference specifically. It's more just good life advice.
Yeah, lead your shots.
As someone who owns and operates firearms, it's kind of just good advice.
So you're telling me your targets often move?
Wait, we're talking about like the 5th area?
Well, 4th-ish, I guess.
The one I
The one
haven't
you have-
actually
yeah,
been into
yeah.
yet? Valley Defilement.
Yeah, I'd forgotten what it was.
It's like an underground temple, lots of lava, I think.
People usually refer to it as like proto, or like people always bring it up when they talk about Blighttown.
Ah,
I don't understand why.
I can't trust you anymore, Liquidy.
You can always trust me.
Something in the tone of your voice.
Crystal Gecko!
Kill it, stab it,
stab it.
try holding with both hands.
Fuck.
No,
Well, I killed it.
Well, maybe.
Well, your two-handed swings are vertical swipes, aren't they? That's why I keep yelling that at you.
Well, yeah, I guess that is kind of a vertical swipe. I just don't remember to. Trap, it says.
Fuck, you say.
This is such a good stream.
Thanks, Manta Ray.
Any excuse to shout try holding with both hands at Argate.
What's this? Renowned Hero Soul. There's another glowy up there, but can I actually reach it? It didn't
There
look
was
like
a
it.
precarious plank.
Yeah, that probably worked just fine.
Oh, I see it.
Just remember that you'll have to use the 6-axis to balance yourself.
Thief. Oh. Hmm. Become harder for black phantoms to detect. Oh, so wear that if I want to be slightly less invaded.
Yeah, basically.
It seems like the
Or I could just be in soul form.
Yeah, basically.
You know, I don't see what you're so worried about, Chaos. Nobody plays this game anymore.
Yeah, basically.
You say that. Oh, there's another Uchigatana man down
I
here.
may or may not be trying to help out my boy, Battle Cattle.
I mean, if he showed up, I would not mind fighting him.
Yeah, but you have to be alive for that.
Yeah.
That's true.
well,
But
you
you
know,
keep
the ever
dying.
boss, too.
I want to backstab this guy.
Don't get greedy.
You have to stab where his back is going to be.
Guys, know if your advice was useless because I actually did get greedy.
You're right.
Okay.
I for once I tried to give you useful advice, and naturally it was the worthlessest advice I possibly could have given you.
That
Oh,
name's familiar.
that. Ah! That's certainly a thing.
Oh, hey.
Where have we seen that
Oops.
name before?
Yeah.
Quick, get out your shield.
Surely that will protect you.
What is this song?
I actually don't remember.
It sounds kind of jaunty.
Well, he is pretty jaunty. I mean, look at him.
He's jolly.
Okay, so I can't attack his giant mounds. Is his weakness really? Do I really have to hit his head?
There's a
Or his
way.
crown?
There's a way for you to make it so you can hit his head. It's just, but be observant. Be observant.
Use your bow.
I mean, it's something happens every time he expends effort. Oh. Well, you could Goomba stomp him thousands of times, but I don't think that'll be very good.
It's surprisingly effective.
He just kind of swept my feet.
Oh.
Oh crap.
After I turned the ripe age of 16, my parents began pressuring me to find a job. Somewhere. Anywhere. Of course, I was quickly scooped up by a local fast food chain. This chain of 3 stores across the state had a particular reputation for being an overpriced, greasy mistake for anyone who dares to enter and eat a pile of sweaty roast beef. Carrie, my life-sucking tyrant of a manager, made it pretty clear how she felt about me. Within hours of beginning my first shift, she had insinuated that I was lazy, dense, a waste of space, and any simple questions such as, where does the beef go? Only reinforced that particular idea of me. I did ask a copious amount of questions, but only because I was more afraid of totally fucking up my first step into adulthood than trying to impress her. To put it simply, she terrified me. The second or third week in, I had finally gotten comfortable in my position and was working later shifts without Carrie watching my every move. She had left for the day, and my coworker Dean had sent me to the cooler to grab some cheese for our specialty cheesy fries. This could hardly be called cheese. It was an ersatz Velveeta, the kind we got for $10 per runny, oily gallon from Reinhardt. I stepped into the cooler and felt for a gallon can on the top shelf. I carefully inched the can forward with my fingertips and attempted to balance it above my head, but shit, down it came. I fucked up. It hit the ground, splattering the cooler and most of its contents in style reminiscent of Jackson Pollock. Left at my feet was a puddle of oozing cheddar-flavored cheese product. In my panic, all I could think was one thing: I'm fired. I ran to Dean, covered in my cultured shame. Our plan was to scoop what we could from the floor and try not to lose too much product. Carrie would notice, and we wouldn't have enough until the shipment came, and she would be pissed. We salvaged what we could and used it in the cheese warmer for the rest of that night, and I imagine the entire next day. I managed to clean the evidence off of the racks in the cooler and the residue of what was left on the floor. I heard no complaints my next shift, and I was in the clear. But something was still not right. In the months following, an unbearable smell emanated from the cooler. Soon, the scent became so intolerable that the racks had to be taken apart to find the source. The source was the remnants of my little blunder, aged and fuzzy, hiding in the depths of the cooler. It was a green and white, unrecognizable mess, something from a horror film, a mess nobody knew about but me and Dean. My boss called all the employees into the back. "All right," she interrogated, "who spilled the cheese?" Nobody answered. Nobody was going to. She took a knife to the mass of fungi and scraped some up, revealing the orange cheese underneath. The smell wafted over us, and I retched as she presented what was Exhibit A. Who spilled the cheese? Before I could confess, my coworker, a girl named Olive, vomited on the floor, chunks splattering the tips of everyone's non-slip shoes. This started a chain in the counter girls, with two others clutching the sink behind them to release their lunch. Carrie had lost control of the place. Girls were crying and apologizing while the men frantically tried to help clean up without spewing themselves. I was off the hook. She would never know it was me. I spilled the cheese.
That was truly a beautiful thing.
Poetic.
Oh, you're already back to Fat Man.
Yeah.
It's not going so hot.
Did you make a discovery? He made a discovery.
Yes, I made a discovery.
Kill that bird. Kill that goddamn bird. It's the source of his power, don't you understand?
I'm hitting it. I just didn't hit it enough.
I wonder if your dagger could swing fast enough.
That's a good question.
Maybe you'll die and we can find out.
It seems likely.
God damn it!
Does he die immediately? Yep.
I psyched him out! I psyched him out! I'm so sorry, Argate.
Not sorry.
What?
Well, Casnorp's not sorry, but I am.
You're not that sorry.
The problem is all these good stories are really long, so I spend a lot of time not watching the stream.
No, you don't have a
You
dual
can.
screen setup.
You.
Even then, I would be focused on reading the story.
Don't window the screen. Done.
Oh, the Adjudicator doesn't have butt cheeks. He's just got a solid mass of ass.
Not that we can see.
He's very big.
I think it's his pants that like really just block him. Or actually, is he wearing pants?
Probably not.
No.
I don't know if I think I did less damage overall, like with
Oh, it was worth a try, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. Actually, I should probably be using the dagger to bring him down. Get down here!
Try holding with both hands.
I think it's more a problem with position this time. Fuck!
Did you psych yourself out again?
No. I mean... Oh, he's dead. Okay.
There you go, you
Oh,
winged.
what? How did that happen?
I don't know!
Well, you obtained the demon soul.
You hit him in his weak spot for massive damage.
You have regained your body. Bring more souls, Slayer of Demon.
Slayer of Damon.
Battle Cattle, it's your time to shine.
Store.
Yes, it is. Now it is Battle Cattle time to shine.
Right after I go back to the Nexus.
Isn't that a great soul name?
Yes.
I shall return momentarily.
Always with the leaving.
I can afford.
Let's see if I can upgrade my Uchi Katana. Nope. I can't really upgrade any of the stuff I care about, so...
You should see if your crestfallen friend has things to say.
I will. Just... Let me restock on some healing items.
That's not what a get-gooder would
You
do.
again. The disciples and the magicians in the Nexus despise one another. Did you notice they never sit in sight of each other? The fools. What good comes of childish rivalries? We are
Oh yeah, that's right. There's more people in the Nexus you haven't talked to.
There are?
You should go explore some nooks and crannies on the bottom floor here.
Sure. Let me go level up a little.
Thou seek then
I'm gonna give myself some endurance.
And touch the daemon inside me.
And a vitality.
Art thou done?
So Liquidy, if you had a soul, a demon soul, or more appropriately, a daemon soul inside you, where would
What do
said
you want,
soul
brute?
be?
I have no use for
You,
miscreants like
you keep
yourself,
souls in the
Lord
butt.
Lady.
Well, see, I keep mine in my left knee.
What do you want?
I don't think
have
anybody would really pay attention to that.
Oh, this guy doesn't like
Spanish.
you because you're not smart enough.
Yeah, I figured. Rude.
You could always kill him for it.
Come back after
What here
you've
from
read more
afar
books.
Are you? May you enjoy
You should just
the
execute that
victory in
guy.
battle. Umbasa.
He's a dick.
Umbasa.
Let's see.
Oh my. How has this happened?
Hey, we have the same hair.
Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant?
Doesn't that mean you need to kill that person?
She's trying to take your place.
Usurper, and then you stab her.
I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness.
Okay. Is that all, or...
I
are there more
believe
people here?
that's it for now.
Why are there so many messages back here? Oh, these are tutorial
Yep.
messages.
What's
Okay.
your
I was just
What's your faith
Huh?
again, real quick?
7.
Okay, that's why. You're not holy enough for the guy that was sitting down.
I
Oh.
really wish that would play in the chat.
Oh well.
Oh.
But
Alright.
it's like every last one of them trips.
I suppose that would be enough. That's enough for progress for tonight, since we've been going for almost 2 hours.
No, you must keep going.
Yeah, you have to go somewhere new so that Battle Cattle can get his invade on.
Yeah, yeah, like, I was gonna ask, like, Battle Cattle, where do you want to fight?
Bus stop, 3 p.m.
Behind the Arby's.
4-2, then.
Do you have 4-2? Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
okay.
I just beat the Adjudicator in 4-1.
Right, I forgot the order of operations.